What's up, y'all? Hey, it is me. It is me, your girl, Labora Lee, aka Cat Lee, and
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
now I have dotted all my I's and crossed all my T's this evening. Y'all should be able to hear me fairly well. It looks like everything's a go. I gotta make sure, you never know around these parts. But anyway, welcome. Hey. Listen, I've been missing some things lately too. My head is everywhere. But what you need to know is this: today is the tap in. Today is when we get in our tap in bag and we have a conversation. Right now we are covering pretty much all things old school. Anything that we could reflect on from the 80s and the 90s, that's in the bag right now. Now, remember I said we will be going back to music. We will be getting back to films and all of that stuff. We just thought it would be something fun to do. And then after we get into our bag, we're gonna sit down and prepare ourselves for our final exam with Professor Doc. The year is 2009. I'm afraid I just freed these chicks, these Harley chicks last week, and already they might be going back to the bang. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, so that's that. So here's if you don't understand. Every clue that I use, I get 5 Harley Quinns. Every clue that I use, I get one Harley Quinn taken away. The goal is to free all of my chicks. I haven't been so good at that lately though. The goal is also to win, because yeah, I want my point. And right now I'm the champ as far as that's concerned. So I would like to stay that way. And here's the rules. Doc gives us five trivia type of settings, situations. And then we have to, from those 5 clues, figure out who he's talking about. Basically, if I don't guess, if you guys don't guess, then Doc gets the point. If I guess, I get the point, and if you guys guess, you get the point. So that's pretty much how it goes. I think I ran it down the best way possible. But let me say the things that I need to say before we get the show started. First things first. You can call in. Well, you can join the conversation. You can drop a comment. You could call in. You can text the numbers 443-780-5978. 443-780-5978. Um, and again, you can send a text as well. I'm not dropping the link. I quit. I'm not doing that no more. Some of y'all, okay, good, good, good. Hey, listen, I just told them I dotted my I's and crossed my T's today. I'm not playing, Doc. I'm not playing. But anyway, if you want to contact us for any reason, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all what I did right before I got on camera. Mm. But if you would like to contact us for any reason at all, business, sponsorships, advertisement, you want to come on the show, you have a new project you're promoting of any sort, you got some gab you want to send my way so that I can spread it to the world, or you just want to say hi, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Very important that you remember that. It's in the description, though. Okay, I didn't even put that on the screen, but it's in the descriptions, depending on how you're watching, above or below, whatever. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit that like button. We need these likes. We need the likes more than anything. It lets them know that we are here and we will be here forever in the wonderful words of my DJ Rukazy. Okay, I see you, Doc, baby. But it lets them know that we're here. Shakes up the algorithm a little bit. Yeah, and it also helps me say hi to y'all. Like if you hit the like button, and I could be like, hey, or whatever. But yeah, that's it. And check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www ambitiouslyent.com, baby. And FYI, for future reference, if you ever want to watch the show, but you don't want to look on YouTube, we play it live from our website as well. So just to let you know. Just to let you know. No, I'm not dropping the link. I'll send you the link. Um, okay. Okay. I see you, Doc, baby. Let me know when you're ready. Just send me a message. But now I'll send you the link because I would like to ask you in person, where's my tacos? I would. I would. But I ain't dropping a link for everybody to have. Hell no. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? You have to be here to understand how deeply I feel about this. You have to do this thing on a regular basis to understand that some of these people, some, not all of them, but some of these people on the internet are freaking weirdos, and I just don't have time, Rock. I do not have time. I will not eat green eggs and ham. And that's how I feel about that. Nah, some of these people weirdos saying. I'm gonna play this commercial real quick and I'll be right back. That'll give Doc time to do what he gotta do real quick. No, I will not eat green eggs and ham. I will not. No, I'll be right back, y'all. Hi, my ambitious ones. I'm so excited to talk to you about Transcending Sound and their amazing aromatherapy product line. It's like you get a lot for your buck with them. With each candle or wax melt scent, it comes with a playlist. That's crazy, right? Each playlist is based in hip hop, R&B, and or jazz. One of my favorites is called Fly Love Song. I burn it on a regular. It's a grown and mature scent with a 4-hour and some change playlist to go along with it. Now, the smell. You get touches of jasmine, amber, sandalwood, and musk. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. I highly recommend. So if you're big on aromatherapy like I am and you love hip hop, R&B, and jazz, this is where you need to be. So make sure you use our discount code ambitiously15 to receive 15% off of your purchase at checkout. It's a vibe. Catch that vibe. Little aromatherapy and some good music to go along with it. You can't lose. AU Big Power. I'm just saying. And I'm giving y'all a discount code, ambitiously15. And you get 15% off. And trust me, everything that comes out of there, out of Transcending Sounds, oh my gosh, I don't know, maybe I just love aromatherapy too much. Maybe that's what it is. I like feng shui and I like a good aroma floating around. But without further ado, I'm about to bring in my boo Doc. I think I love candles too much, Doc.
You love candles too much. That was a weird way to intro that, but all right.
I'm sorry, the commercial just went on for Transcending Sound, and I just thought about it, like how many Transcending Sound candles do I have?
Probably a lot. I would think you probably do that a lot.
I like aromatherapy. It's good for the soul. Sometimes I keep telling people it's different scenarios. And then see with those candles, it's different. Like you could set the mood with those candles.
Okay.
Or you just might want the house to smell lovely.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Either one. Set the mood, the house smell lovely.
Or you might want to have an intimate moment with yourself, not what y'all thinking.
Intimate moment with yourself.
Take a nice
if that's what you use it for. It comes with a playlist, so
yeah, the ambiance, take a nice hot bath, put some bubbles in there or a bath bomb or whatever you choose to put in your bathtub. I don't know. Light the candles, play the playlist. You vibe
out, relax out.
I'm trying to help y'all out sometimes. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm going off.
If you're wondering why my setup is a little different, I think one of my ACs is just went out, so it's kind of hot here. So I got the door open. So things. So I gotta get that fixed. So if I sweat or something, you see like a little trickle. I'm not nervous. I'm just hot.
Not a trickle.
Yeah, trickle, drop
Not
a
a
salt.
little trickle down the forehead. No.
Big the head today, so
Not a trickle. Hey, I get high. You gonna see me turn around, grab this remote, and turn that fan on because my studio is the only room in this entire house that does not get to the air conditioner.
My office gets it, but it's on the fritz. It's an upstairs, downstairs, and the downstairs one I think is going out. So, and it was nice and warm today. It got like 86 down here, but the upstairs one is still running. But
Right.
And they messed up part of it. I just had them come out and do maintenance on it not too long ago. So,
right.
These are the things.
Yeah, this is the only room that doesn't get air conditioning. So I got my little trusty remote right here. I get too hot, I'll be like, beep, it's over. Y'all might hear the beat if I get hot or something. I don't do the heat too well. And I like sleeping with blankets 365 days of the year. So no.
That is weird. Don't do the heat but sleep with blankets. I just don't get that.
I do. I love blankets. So yeah. 365. Well, the lovely part about again my house, the only place that doesn't have air conditioning is in here. My bedroom, on the other hand, plenty of air. And it's freezing because my family likes to live in ice boxes for some strange reason. So it's a reason. It's a good.
Wait, I'm laughing at Rock. He said
Oh no,
always
I'm
told me the
scared to
different
even
thing I'm
freaking look.
drinking.
Look, first of all, I'm scared to look at what he said. I'm afraid. Okay, good. He ain't say nothing about me because yeah. I gotta
Salute
watch.
to Rock.
I gotta watch Rock. I gotta watch Rock. I don't never know what he gonna say out his mouth. Yesterday he called me AKA with Miss Where My Tacos. Yep.
Well, yeah, it is Tuesday and you be on the Where My Tacos, Rock. So hey.
Yep, and I already said it once today. Don't make me say it again.
Said it once and they don't make me say it again.
Don't make me say it again. He already heard me. I just gotta watch my back with him. Don't nobody never know what Rock is gonna say. But anyway, so the first thing that I pulled out actually was a show in the 70s, but it did transition over to the 80s.
Okay.
I used to love the show. I used to like watching reruns of the show because we weren't born until 79, so there's no way we was watching it in the 70s. But the reruns came on repeat, and then they had another show right after that. And the name of the show is called What's Happening / What's Happening Now. Now, I did not watch the What's Happening Now. I used to just go watch What's Happening.
All right, well, you got me on this one. You may have to describe this. I'm like, do I remember what's happening?
So Raj.
Oh, rerun.
Rerun, right?
Okay. No, I did watch it. I didn't realize that was the name of the show. What did I think the name of the show was?
I don't know. What did you think the name of the show was?
I just know rerun.
I'm gonna go watch rerun real quick. No, I used to know the name of the show, and I did enjoy every time rerun would be able to pop off real quick.
Yeah, his pop locking skills was immaculate. You can mess with rerun with the pop locking skills.
Who was playing with rerun?
Nobody.
But I did like the dynamic between Raj and his little sister Dee because they was typical brother and sister. The dynamic was they was always beefing about. So I'm gonna tell mama. You feel? Yeah. She is. Imagine a little black sister.
You know how I go. No, if you used to had sisters, you know what it's like.
Right. I'm going out. I'm going with you. No, you're not. I'm gonna tell mama.
Big time attitude.
And you gotta do them neck roll. I'm gonna tell mama. All right. What if I pay you? It was always some kind of scheme, so she wouldn't tell mama.
Go tell, because look, if I gotta stay in now, then you ain't going nowhere. So ha.
Right.
At least look, as a big older brother, that's how I always seen it. If they want to go with me and I didn't want them to go, and I'm gonna tell that you was about to do something, man, all right, go tell. Then I can't go nowhere, so you definitely ain't going nowhere.
Right.
But
so
what is your big takeaways from what's happening?
Okay. I think there's a lot of places I could go with it, with what's happening. One is that their mother was a single black mama. working hard trying to raise her kids. Because if you remember the show, the mother used to always be coming home from work looking tired and worn out, but trying to make sure she make it do for her children. That's one reason probably why I like the show, is because that's a lot of Black homes in America. Unfortunately. Then, like I already said, the whole brother and big brother, little sister dynamic is always a thing. And that's how it was in the neighborhoods. They used to, depending on where you lived at, but with them, they was always going to the little diner or whatever.
Yeah.
Going to kick it with Shirley. I like Shirley.
Yeah, for the diner. She's the one with the afro, right? Yeah.
Right. I was going to say with her afro, but then she was like the neighborhood lady, which every neighborhood got one of them that try to keep the kids out of trouble. You feel me? So it was a lot that I took. It was a relatable show.
Okay. I remember watching it.
In the hood. Huh?
No, no. What's the last thing you said?
No, I was saying if you grew up in the hood, it's a relatable show.
Okay. What I remember about the show, I remember Raj had big glasses. I swear they were gazelles. Were they gazelles? I just know he had big glasses, a small close cropped afro. And then this where it gets weird, because I don't know if I mix up the cartoon show Fat Albert with this show only because of Rerun, but didn't he wear like a red sweater a lot, or he used to wear a sweater a lot?
Raj used to wear a lot of stuff, so I don't know about the sweater. Oh, and I forgot about their friend Dwayne. He was like the dumb. Well, I don't know. It was in between him and Rerun.
But no, that's what I remember, and I do remember Shirley. So I know I have seen the show, but to me, I don't think it played that much of a thing that I fully remember, because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I can't remember this show. But then you said Raj, Rerun, Shirley, I'm like, I remember seeing this show, but I can't say that it was one of the staples for me that I watched or was like fully ingrained in. But I do remember the full dynamic of everything that happened in the show, and I can see how for that to be on TV at the time, and not being like the other show we talked about, Different Strokes, where it's always some Black kids that got moved somewhere else. It's really more was about just a Black family, a single Black mom raising her kids, making it work, making it happen, and then their trials and tribulation they go through in their day-to-day young teenage or becoming an adult life. That makes sense.
Right. And the homeboy that could dance his ass off. That's what it is. You can't leave Rerun out of that. All right, so we ain't gonna stick on what's happening. But but remember, the reason why I know about it is because I got punished a lot. Remember I told y'all that a while back? So when I finally came out for punishment, well, part of it, like, because it was a slow trickle, military parents, I couldn't go directly outside right away. So it was like, you could watch a little TV. So I was just like trying to
whatever was on, he was on it. All right.
Hit the remote, like, all right, what's on right now? All right, what's happening? Let me watch this real quick. Speaking of soaking, we're gonna bring up a popular toy. It is pretty much a popular toy in this day and age, and it's called it's a toy. It's a summertime toy. The Super Soaker.
Yes, good one. You want me to start, or you want to start?
You can start. I started.
All right. The coolest thing about the Super Soaker, it was invented by a Black scientist. And
you better preach, because that was where I was going first. You better preach.
I love this because it was invented by him, and he did not get his just dues. He took him to court and proved that he had the patent, he created it and everything, and he got his just dues. But yes, when the Super Soaker came out, I remember the old school water guns, the little plastic ones with the little thing at the top. You had to put it in the water upside down.
Water in there. Yeah. And then it ran out real quick. So you had to hurry up, and it leaked. So you had to hurry up.
It leaked at the bottom all the time. But no, when the Super Soaker came out, you had a whole bottle.
Or the packs.
Oh no, that was overkill when people got the packs.
I had the packs. The packs.
No, I'm just talking about the simple gun, the Super Soaker with the big bottle. You put that thing in the water. Then all you had to do was get a couple of good pumps. And I used to know people that used to try to pump it to like they barely could make another pump on it, just to make sure that little string of water hit that much accurate and harder.
Right. And then it was coming out super super hard, like.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about the best summers of my life. Getting a super soaker. Talk about. I even carry the tradition now that I'm a parent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm that kind of mom. That's probably why she won't come outside, because she gonna try. Listen, me and my daughter got some stories. None to hurt her, but I'm the type of mom, like, I'm gonna have the Nerf gun. Well, in my case, the Nerf bow and arrow, or the Nerf crossbow. And when she was little, I used to do stuff like, she'd be running and I'd be like, and I shoot at her. So yeah, I'm that kind of mom. So super soakers is a part of our tradition.
Yeah, no, the whole summertime water fights, whether it was the water balloons, the super soakers, you hold the hose a certain way, make it, you put your thumb over the end of the hose.
Put the thumb over and get everybody. Yes, man. Talk about the best summers.
And then people trying to act like, especially if it was like a barbecue or something, people trying to do something, talking about, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me.
Right. But then I'm gonna say this too. If you had a real super soaker, because there's a lot of people that that did not get the real thing, so they would, they had the lower level ones or whatever. Don't feel bad. It still was summertime fun. You was still running outside, getting it in. The only ones I will say don't try to get is them ones that leak at the bottom with the little hole at the top.
The little neon colored plastic ones. Yeah. So wait,
or if anything, they supposed to be like your backup pistols. Like,
your little Derringer, your
right, like, you know what I mean? Like, my super soaker is empty, but I got these though. You feel me? I'm not. I told you.
Wait, hold on. You had the backpack super soaker.
I did.
Why?
Because we're ignorant here where I'm from.
You think we ignorant here where I'm from?
Yeah, I mean, the news will tell y'all that anyway. But yeah, we just had fun. So that was the thing. Like, all right, we gotta stop the kids from playing on the fire hydrant. The super soaker hit because, like, kids was like really getting hit because we kept popping the fire hydrants. So kids were getting like hit by cars and stuff. So then they came out and they like, okay, well, they could get them and they could just run around the park real quick. You feel me? But listen, I had a lot of things that people didn't have. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, Thundercats is one of my favorite childhood cartoons of all time. I had the Lionel sword, and yes, I was petty. I was in the petty boots department because I used to play with all little boys in my when I lived in North Carolina, right? Like before we moved to Baltimore. And it's like 3 of us. But they'd be like, oh, you a girl, so you gotta be. I had to be everybody but Lionel, and I'm like, it's my fucking sword. If I can't be Lionel, I'm taking my sword and I'm going to my house.
All right, so only because you drifted a little bit over there.
Thundercat.
How many Thundercats can you name?
Oh no, I'm getting ready to be Lionel. I don't care what y'all say. Sorry.
How many Thundercats can you name?
Yeah.
How many Thundercats can you name?
Lionel, Jatara, Panthro, shit. That's a whole nother day, right? A whole nother day.
Who's the bad guy?
That was one of my favorite. Listen, and then my mother was the kind of mother. We would watch cartoons together. We play hide and seek in the house. You feel me? You poor. You got to make do with what you can do. So we watched He-Man together, freaking G.I. Joe together. She would leave me alone with Jim, but because she wasn't really into that kind of stuff. But
okay, Jim, you name all the classics.
That was my jam. It's truly.
So, do you remember the bad guy? The bad guy in Thundercats.
Okay, I'm about to confuse him.
Who you mixing up with?
I was getting ready to mix him up with He-Man.
Everybody know He-Man bad guy because they make memes out of that dude.
No, listen, I can't remember back, but I do remember being a little kid, and that was and I had that sword. My mother got it for me. It was like she worked a lot of jobs just to take care of the household. So when she could splurge, she would, and that was one thing that she splurged on for me because I used to watch the show all the time. But as soon as they was like, "Oh no, you can't be," oh okay, well I'm gonna be in my house with my liner suit.
You're gonna be lying on your house. So the bad
I'll
guy
be
was
lining by
Monstar.
myself. Listen, y'all don't know. I'm good in solitude. That's one of my favorite attributes. Like one of my favorite things to do is to be by myself. I will take my sword and be in my house by myself. No problem. You ain't gonna typecast me just because I happen to be a girl. Fuck that. Nah, I'm gonna be who I want to be.
All right. Well, the bad guy was Monstar.
Monstar. Yeah, I was
And
getting
then
ready to
on the
mix
flip
them out
side,
with. Yeah,
He-Man's bad guy was Skeletor.
and that's why I said I was about to mix it up because I was totally about to say Skeletor. But that's why I'm about to mix him up with the He-Man. But Monstar, if you looked at him, he looked like a monster. He was big.
Yeah, remember he had the spikes.
And then the little stringy things hanging down, and he looked like a what they would. No, I mean he wasn't scary. It was the color and the face, but really he looked like he could have been like a native.
Okay, I didn't see that.
And they was trying to make natives look bad.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Oh, and
that was my Native American.
So we don't do it wrong. The American inventor that made the Super Soaker, his name is Lonnie Johnson. If nobody knows anything about this story, I think there's almost a movie. I think there is a movie about it too.
It is.
So if y'all don't know the black inventor that made the Super Soaker, Lonnie Johnson, go look it up. Awesome story, realistic, and when you understand when people try to cheat you out of your idea, and this is one of the good times.
But this is an ongoing story for us as a people. Period. We've invented a lot of things that they patent and try to take your idea and turn it into. That's a prime example of that as a case, one of the many cases, of that happening. But yeah, but the finish why I had the backpack is because I always went hard in the paint.
So you just out there just ramboing, just
yeah.
Okay.
Because the pack had a little tube that went to the gun part where you.
Oh, and this is kind of an add-on to that. You see the new ones that actually have batteries in it, and it's like an automatic battery pump. It came out like 2 summers ago,
and I haven't paid attention, but now I am.
You remember
now
how?
I'm gonna have one.
You remember laser tag? You remember laser tag?
Yeah.
All right. So basically, it's the Super Soaker model based around laser tag, kind of, but you put batteries in it, and the pump is automatic now.
You should not have told me that.
You put the tip of the gun in the water, and it sucks up its own water, and then you flip the switch, and then it's a pump.
You should not have told me that because guess what?
No.
Now I gotta sneak and get my daughter outside, which is gonna be a hard task, but I'm gonna do it. Because I'm gonna have it. But yeah, I was always that kind of kid. I was never afraid to be outside and playing. You know, like these kids are different. I was outside. I wanted to be outside. That's why that was my punishment. Oh, you ain't going outside because they knew I wanted to be outside. I wanted to shoot somebody with my Super Soaker, jump in the fire hydrant water. I was that kind of kid. So if y'all want to know why I'm a Gen Xer. I was a latchkey kid.
Yeah, we Gen X. You're right.
We different. We built different.
I had to tell my niece and nephew what a latchkey kid was, and they did not know what that was.
Yeah, my daughter doesn't know. I'm like, you about to be one soon because I'm getting tired of meeting you at the bus stop. I'm being here when you get in here, but the point is, you about to take this key, open the door.
It was weird because I had to have a whole conversation. Like, wait, y'all know what a latchkey kid is? Y'all don't know what stranger danger is?
She know what stranger danger is, but she didn't know what a latchkey kid was, and I'm like, that meant I was way younger than you, walking myself home, like myself in the house. I had chores to do. I had to do my homework. And then if I did all of that, then and only then could I watch TV. And then as I got older, talk on the phone. But I had to handle my business first.
Yep.
And I had to make sure the house was locked until somebody came home. They came home when they got off of work. That's what a latchkey kid
answer
is.
the door.
Wasn't no daycare, going to daycare. No. Take your ass in this house.
Yep.
I'll see you when I get home. And take that chicken out, because I'm making chicken for dinner. Sorry.
No, that is the fear of, wait.
Did I take the chicken out? Because you knew you was getting in trouble.
Nah, that's why well, I don't know. I just did this stuff. You told me to do something, I was just gonna do it. But nah, if you
you might have forgot because you were so excited because finally got your homework done. Finally, you did all the chores you were supposed to do. And you're like, all right, let me go watch some TV real quick. You might have forgot it. But then you look at the time and like, oh shit, my mother would get home about 5:30 because she got off at 5 o'clock. Well, no, I say 5:20 ish or whatever, because it didn't take a long. We still live close to downtown Baltimore. But traffic. So I'll be looking at the clock and it's like 5:10. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm to get in trouble. So yeah, that's a latchkey kid. Okay. Yep. That is what a latchkey kid is. You don't know that, man. You was out.
You have responsibilities. You have responsibilities. You was like 10. And people like, what?
Exactly. I was gonna say mine started when I was like, 10. 10.
Yeah, you was about 10.
10.
Oh, only because we talking about latchkey kids. Don't lose your house key.
Oh my gosh, you in trouble. That was punished many a times just for that alone.
I lost a house key one time. I was looking for that house key. I don't even know where I lost it. I was just looking because I know I can't lose the house key. That was the word.
And then if you lost it, the first thing they would say is, somebody could come into our house. And I'm like, how do they even know who key it is, though?
Logically, that's what I thought too. I'm like, wait, so somebody's just gonna find a random key and realize that, hey, this key belongs to this house. No.
How do they know it's my key? That means they gotta go through the whole block of row homes to figure out which house the key go to. Exactly. And if you're from Baltimore, then you know what a row home is and how that go, whatever. But that means they gotta go through a whole block. When I'm talking about these times, it's like maybe 20 row homes on the block. So they're gonna go to each house, to all 20 houses. Nobody gonna see them or hear them.
Nobody gonna say nothing when they messing with their door.
Yeah, you feel my point exactly. But that was always what they would say.
But
somebody walk into our house.
No, but my smart mouth used to give me in trouble because I would explain it that way, and all of a sudden I'm getting popped in the mouth because I'm like, but it makes
you got smart mouth. Watch your mouth.
I'm like, I've been making up some crazy, fantastical shit, but it's whatever.
But as a kid, I was thinking that, like, so they're gonna go through every row home on this block. It's like 20 of them, and they're gonna put the key in every door. Never mind, they got to figure out that the row home that they need to go to is on that block, because it's a whole bunch of
block. Yeah,
you feel me? So never mind, they got to figure out that it go to our house because it didn't have no identification on it.
It was just
so I mean, they gotta go through the whole neighborhood. Mind y'all, I grew up in a neighborhood called Pigtown. Nothing but row homes. So they gotta go down every street, every block.
Also, who would have the time to want to do that? If you found a random key and you wanted to do that, you a special kind of person. You probably don't need to.
Like, you got way too much time on your hands.
Way
too much time because you gotta go through. And I'm thinking about this like, so they know that this key belonged to a house on Curl Street.
How,
Sway? I need y'all to make it
Sway.
Or they know that this key, because I lost it in multiple houses. This key belongs to the house on Sargent Street. How, Sway? Now, by the time I got to high school, I stopped losing keys because I had other things going on. I needed my keys so I could get my house or whatever. But middle school, elementary school, middle school, we lived in South Baltimore. And we lived on 2 streets. One is called Carroll Street, and the other one was called Sargent Street. And I remember thinking, because I lost keys to both of those houses, but I kept thinking, like, so they going to go through this block of row homes. But I didn't dare say it, because I knew if I said it.
Nah, I'm sorry, I would say it.
I knew if I said it, I was getting ready to get popped, and I was getting ready to be punished. Doc, this is why I know about all of these shows. Like, stuff.
No, I was popped and punished all the time, but I'm just saying, I'm still gonna say it because I'm like, does this make sense to y'all?
Y'all, Doc would try to get me punished, and I'm grown now and can't even get punished. Like, no.
I'm grown now, but I still bring this stuff up to this.
Now I bring it up because I'm older now and I can pretty much do what I want. But as a kid, I knew better. I'm like, who want to get popped and punished?
It still doesn't make
sense. The double P's. Don't nobody want that.
That's for real though. I mean, I don't care. I was still saying
I was already in trouble for losing the key, so I just let them believe that somebody gonna go down 20 row homes, and
that makes no sense though.
Magically figure out that key belonged to this particular house on Carroll Street. All right, this is our last one because I don't want to. I want to have time for the love notes, and we definitely got to get to these. I'm scared to get to the final exam because I might not free my chicks again. But fine, they was out for a week. They so bad.
Causing mayhem and chaos.
They was out for a week causing all the mayhem. They so bad. They some bad girls. So hopefully I can free all 5 of them today. But maybe some of them must be free. I don't know. The last one of the evening is a game. It is a game. What? Best viewers on. I don't know. I'm not putting it. No, don't come up here trying to. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not doing that. Anyway, it was a comment. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, I can see it.
I know you can see it, but other people probably like, what the hell? She just went off the point. It's a game I always love playing. There's a few games in this world that one I had on a lot of game systems, and 2, it's a very popular arcade game, and I used to fuck some shit up on that and take bets because everybody think because I was a girl that I wasn't a gamer, but I am. Oh, y'all just learned that today. I am. I'm a gamer. Sorry. I will play a video game like never before. And it's not one, it's different kinds. But this game is called Galaga.
Okay, cool. Spaceship game.
Yeah.
XY axis moving back and forth, shooting it. Yeah, no. So
I love that game because you got to remember when that game first came out, our gaming systems weren't as advanced.
No, Atari 2600 maybe.
Yeah, you had the Atari, you had the Sega Genesis, you had the Nintendo. So if you got a good game like Galaga, you was pumped. I like any shooting game. I'm sorry.
Wait. What? No, Genesis came out. Wait, we said we were sitting around with the 80s, 90s.
80s and 90s. Genesis came out what?
Towards the end of the 90s, though.
It still came out in the 90s.
Yeah, but
all right then. So that's what we're saying. This is a cross-generational thing, but we talking about the game of Galaga. And why did I stick that right there? Galaga. But we didn't have our game systems wasn't what my point was is our game systems were not as advanced as today. The graphics were not as great. So you got a game, and I loved as a kid any game that involves some shooting. I'm sorry. Okay. This is why Time Crisis is one of my favorite games. That's why Duck Hunt was one of my favorite games.
Wait, all right. So Galaga was good. I played before, extremely fun. I never was one of the people that can get the high score or anything because I probably make the one weird move and then all of a sudden I get hit from the side and I'm like, that wasn't supposed to be there. Yeah, the whole spaceship blow up.
Right, because you moved too fast, you weren't focused.
Yeah, because every level just made more bad guys show up.
Right.
And it's only because I want to jump to this just to see what that person was. Were you one of the people that played Duck Hunt and got mad and walk up to the TV and just start clicking it at the TV?
No, because I was nice at Duck Hunt and Town
Oh yeah, my
Crisis
bad.
and
I was
Gallagher.
wondering. I was just
That's
wondering.
my point. That was my whole point. I used to go to this place. It's no longer here. Wow. I think they still got one down on the block. You know what the block is. You've been to Baltimore. Mm-hmm. I believe you've been on the block. But anyway, it was two of them. So I guess you can kind of say it was a franchise, but it's one on the block. I think that's still there. And then was another one further down the street. On the same street though. And that's the one I used to like to go to, but it was still by a strip club. I just don't understand why that arcade was always placed by a strip club. But whatever, all the kids used to be in it. It was only the one I used to be in, it was only one strip club beside it. Right. It was
I think
called
it's
Eldorado's.
just
But
zones, but
you know about Eldorado's?
no, I do not know nothing about Eldorado's.
I was great. Wow, you said you've been to Baltimore. You might know about Eldorado.
I don't know anything. Look, I did touristy shit.
All right. Okay. Well, anyway, so the name of the street is called Baltimore Street, right? On two ends of the street, you had on the far end that's closer to the inner harbor and the police station. Ironically, they on the same block. I mean, like it's the block, and then it's the police, the central police station, the big one. It's right there. And so that's the block. That's the strip clubs, adult novelty shops, adult activity. You know what I'm talking about. So that's where all that go down. And don't get it twisted. We got other clubs around the city, but that's like a main place. And then further down, further away from the inner harbor, you had another location. The name of the location was called Crazy John's, but right beside Crazy John's was a strip club called Eldorado's. And that one, when it was open, it was popping. And I will say this about Eldorado's: if you thought Eldorado's make you think of Players Club, kind of, sort of, type of situation. But yeah, I used to be in that Crazy John's right next to Eldorado's, and they had all the arcade games. And I keep telling y'all, I used to live a different life. That was a hustle. I would go in there because all the dudes looked at me. She a girl. She ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't gonna do nothing. Whatever. And I already be on the game, so I was taking side bets, and people was betting against each other, and I was fucking shit up. Yeah. I had an ex-boyfriend that used to send me in there because he was outside doing this thing, selling his little bud or whatever. And he'd be like, all right, well, while I'm doing this real quick, why don't you go on Crazy John's, get you something to eat real quick. Get on the game. So, all right. By the time he came back, that $20 then turned into $60.
Damn. All right. Good hustle. Is that your biggest score? That's your biggest score?
I don't, maybe not. I don't know. It was so long ago. This is pre-motherhood. Like teenage.
You had time to grind. Makes sense.
Yeah. You feel me? Teenage years, early 20s. Yeah, I had time. I had all the time. So yeah, that's what I was doing. I was outside. I told y'all, cat was old. I'm glad that I changed into the person that I changed into today. I'm a very well-rounded, but yeah, I used to be outside. You hear me? Outside.
She was a Gallagher hustler.
Gallagher, Time Crises, Beast Mode, which is another game that I used to fuck shit up on. It was just a few games. This was more than just Gallagher and Time Crises. It was any fighting game. I love a fighting game. Like I like shooting games. I like parkour games low key too, though. What is with this spider? I just seen you get down here, little nigga. I'm sorry. It's just crawling. I'm like, oh, you gonna get on my mic? It wanted to say something. That's what it was. The spider. Oh, I'm sorry, spider. You wanted to say something to the people. It's a little tiny spider. You wouldn't have heard it. It got a little tiny voice. But yeah, that was that was a thing for me. So yeah, I was big on video games, and Gallagher was one of them, and still is because I still play it on my phone.
Oh, they got to go on the phone. They got to
go on mobile. I got it on my phone. I do.
Okay.
And it's like before I go to bed, there's certain games that I gotta play before I go to bed. They the games that put me to sleep.
Okay.
So yeah, Galaga is definitely on my phone. So it's still around, still exists. You can still play it. People get into it, and I'm quite sure it's another game in there that still exists or they got something similar to it that you could get on your phone. But yeah, I've been a tech head and I've been a gamer for a long time. So Galaga, we had that game. We didn't get that game, but I didn't get to play it until probably like the early 90s. No, late 80s, early 90s.
The only
because I was a
I
kid.
remember seeing and playing Galaga in the arcade, but I do remember getting Nintendo, and the game that basically kind of changed it was Gradius, and you could tell the name was still based on the same thing, Galaga, Gradius, but Gradius was not an up and down shooter; it was a left and right shooter. But it's same thing. You get little things, you get extra lasers and all that stuff. That's the thing I remember more.
Yeah, same concept. I think Galaga came out first, so it was like, all right, how we can make it better? How can we make this better?
Definitely.
Galaga, you ain't have that many options of where you could go. But that's the thing about technology, and that's why I kind of love it so much, is because like it's come so far. Now you can just run around shooting people in fields and do a little dance with it.
Yeah, Fortnite. Fortnite, for real.
Oh, a game in this bag is going to blow. But I just told y'all. So just if we ever pull, we know it ain't. There's no if we ever pull it out. I'm just going to say when we do pull it out. Remember, I told y'all I like video games where I got to shoot shit.
All the new video games are mostly just shooting shit.
Not back in the day, I just used to, because the game that's in this bag that I know that's in the bag, I just haven't pulled it out yet. Mm-hmm. It came out back in the day. It was a 90s game, but it involved me shooting shit. I was excited about that type of shit.
I think I know what game you're talking about. There's a game with a C.
Huh?
There's a game with a C.
No.
Oh, damn. I'm thinking of a different game then.
I'm going to give you a hint. It starts with a G and ends with a number. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. All right. I'm rocking.
I used to get my life. Any game where I pick up some ammo, it was over. Okay. And I still will, so don't get it twisted. All right. That was the last one, but I'm glad it was a video game because that made me happy a little bit in my soul.
Yeah, this is the wonderful part of the new kind of theme of this tap in, is that these are all the old things that we grew up with, we remember, we've heard about, we've seen, we experienced. I mean, from the latchkey kid to playing video games to make sure you take out that chicken to those.
Because she told you that she told you take that chicken out hours ago. Oh, sorry, my bad. Now you know
what's worse about taking out the chicken?
To take the chicken out. Huh?
I will say this. This is, to me, what's always been the worst. It was different if I forgot to take it out if I went to school compared to if it was summertime and I was told to do something at a certain point in time and I almost forgot to do it. To me, summertime not doing what you were supposed to do was worse because then your parents would hit you with, you've been home all day.
Summertime, I'm home all day and I'm in the fridge, so I'm definitely taking it out. I was already in there.
Looking for something.
Out. When you go to school and you come home and you call your parent to let them know that you're in the house at their job. I get out of school like 2:33, right? I told you she didn't get home till 5:20. I had hours to take the chicken out. I got excited about cartoons.
Out there just lost in cartoons, lost in Thundercats. Lost in Thundercats. That's crazy.
But still, I need you to make it logical of how they're going to know that key, because there's only one key on the shoestring, belong to this house. Riddle me this.
Really? You said riddle me this?
Riddle me this. I want to know. Riddle me this. They gonna go through 20 row homes just to find out that just go to this house first. They gonna go through blocks because it's a bunch of row homes. And they gonna find out that one key.
They may pop it at the wrong house.
One
they
key
won't get to finish state search
on a shoestring with no identification connected to it. That key belongs to you. This house. I just need you to make it make sense. That's all I'm saying.
Apparently, it was parent logic. That's how parents thought. That's what they think, and that's the part that don't make sense.
I was like, what?
You let it rock, though. I couldn't let it rock.
I'm already in trouble. I don't need no more.
If you already in trouble, just like take it all. I'll be like, nah, look, I'm gonna say
no. Different households, Doc. Your household is your household. My household was my household. No,
it was the same stuff.
No. I was trying to get off punishment early.
All right. Maybe that's the difference. I didn't care about getting off of punishment. It was like,
yeah, I got punished too much. I just told you I spent the whole summer on punishment. No. And that's why I would never listen to you if we was kids. See, I'm glad we're adults now because we can have these conversations. But if we were children hanging out together, I'd be like, I'm not listening to you.
Look, all right. I'm gonna say this last part, and then I'm
gonna give you a mean mug. Like, I'm not listening to you.
Right, you don't gotta listen to me. But my logic was,
you want beef? Like, what you got beef with me? Because what you trying to send me into my household to do?
No, like I'm saying the logical thing. Wait a minute. So you gonna be?
It's logical, but parents didn't deal with logic back then. They dealt with.
I know that. My parents deal with me.
You mouth. You talking back to me? That was. You talking back to me?
Oh yeah,
no. I'm not talking back to you. I don't have no beef. I don't want no problems. I lost the key. They're gonna find out where we live somehow, some way.
I'm sorry that. My whole big thing is that if you were supposed to be home at a certain time and the street light already came on and you was at home, my logic was, well, you're already in trouble.
No, I was on the porch by the time the street light came.
I was like, if you knew you were supposed to be home and you didn't make it home at the time, you're already in trouble. So just enjoy your fun because when you get home, you're gonna be in trouble and you won't be out for a while. So just live it up. YOLO before YOLO was the thing.
I'll take being punished over being punished and getting my ass wet any day.
I had those. I even had the option.
I don't care what you had. I didn't want those. It's not a comparison thing. I did not want those. So I did not talk back. That's how I went. I knew better. I knew who my parents was. I wasn't stupid.
Okay.
Had a lot of logic back then. I wasn't doing it because I knew I would rather be punished for a week, maybe, versus being punished and getting my ass whipped. Now I done got my ass whipped, so now I'm punished for 2 weeks.
I guess I'm different with that because I'm like, whatever.
Now they mad because they had to whip my ass. No, not doing it. No.
All right.
So anyway, it's time for the love note. All right, you didn't even put my love notes up here. You all trying to tell me to get a spanking.
No, they're there.
You out here trying to make me get a spanking.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Something's weird going on. I did put it. I see it on.
I don't see it. Let me see if I can see it up here.
Hold on. Let me switch, man.
Don't try to get me a spanking. Oh, Lord. Maybe you went in the private messages. Hold on. Let me see. No. Oh, that's the wrong one. I don't have too many. That's my problem.
Oh, this is weird. It's giving me a thing where it's claiming that I'm not connected to the hell.
All right, well, we ain't gonna trip too hard.
Wait, you don't really see it for real?
I really don't see it. I done pulled it up on 2 screens. It's not
doing it again. Damn.
I put it up on my bottom screen and my top screen. It's not here, and I don't see it on the YouTube screen either.
It should be on Twitch.
But it would pop up. I see it now. It would pop up. I don't see it.
Look, I'll show you something because this is so weird. It's on the thing twice.
That's crazy. Yeah, it just popped up just now. But anyway, go do what you gotta do.
All right, I'll do it.
All right. So let me just say this. I wouldn't have listened to Doc because he wasn't giving me no spankings. But anyway, it is time for the love notes. Now, to everybody who is watching, thank you for watching. I love you guys. You guys are extraordinary. And don't click off because you think this is the end of the show. It's not, because we still got to do the final exam. So say your butt in here. But I do the love notes because I would like to do that before we do the final exam. But to the people watching, I appreciate you so much. I thank you for watching this podcast. It's extraordinary. Thank you for what you do and your support. But these people I'm talking about right here, these people, they are my listening audience. Now, how do we come up with the name of Love Notes? I used to call it Love. Doc used to call it Show Notes. And we used to bicker back and forth about it. Finally, we came to a compromise, and now we just call it Love Notes. He also said I used to have a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. I did not. It was a lot of papers, though. It was. But in all fairness, it was a lot of cities, states, and countries on there. So we, now we do this. I don't do that no more. No more. No more of that. Now we do this. Hold on one second. Now we do this. Because it's all love, baby. Thanks for all of the love. Shout out to my top 6, the United States, the United Kingdom, India, China, Canada, Belgium, specifically Brussels. I love you guys so much. Thank you for holding it down and supporting me the way you do. I do. I love you. Thanks. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. Hi, baby. Thank you. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. I do. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thanks for the support. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, France, Poland, Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, the Czech Republic, and Portugal, Morocco. Hi, babies. I love you too. Thank you for the love. Last but not least, Ghana, Finland, Cameroon, Lithuania, and Sweden. You guys are extraordinary. Thank you for all of the love. I love you so much. You guys are everything to me. Thank you for listening to this podcast and supporting the wave. Yeah, baby. Oh, sorry, Doc. I'm going off. I love them. They're extraordinary. Yeah, I told y'all not to go anywhere because it's not done. I just like to get the love notes out of the way so that we could get prepared for this thing of ours. Oh, I hope y'all ready because I don't know if I'm ready. I hope I free my bitches, the Harleys. It's 5 of them. I need to free them bitches. 4 of them actually. They went in, but they didn't really do nothing. All right, whatever.
That one
free the Harleys.
That one you keep leaving in, she mad at you.
I know, she mad at me like shit. Time for the final exam, baby. Get your number 2 pencils. Professor, anything you want to say before we begin?
Take one, pass it down. Do I need to separate anybody? No cheating on the test. Don't turn your paper over till it's time to start the test. I'll be watching and paying attention. Y'all should have known this. Y'all said y'all grew up in this era. Y'all said y'all listen to this music. So this is what y'all gonna get tested on. So y'all should be ready and good to go.
You can see me over here saying ain't nobody in here with me, y'all, but I'm bucking at don't be looking at my paper.
This has already been covered throughout your years of growing up. So there's nothing that y'all should not know.
Oh, you really sound like a professor right now. This has already been covered.
For real, it's already been covered.
So this has already been covered. All right. You really sound like a professor.
I'm just saying, this will be like.
All right, so it is time for the final exam. It is. I already explained the situation earlier, but I'm gonna do a brief briefing before we get started. First of all, let's talk about the scores. Doc has 12. I have 26 because the champ is here. I'm sorry. Our former co-host, which will actually be performing at our upcoming event, he has 5.
Salute the King Knox.
Salute the King Knox. He has 5, even though I don't give a fuck if he performing at this event or not. I'm still saying that 5 is questionable. How about that? But anyway, shout out to King Knox, though. And then the audience has 2 wins thus far. All I'm gonna say is you could see if you could beat me. And if you beat me, then you still gotta beat Doc. And you just gotta beat. It's a lot of competition in here. But the year for this final exam is 2009, babes. I choose the years, but I don't know why I do this shit to myself. It's like I'm setting myself up to leave my Harleys in prison or something. I don't even understand what I'm doing. But yeah, I think we covered everything. We get 5 clues, 5 opportunities to guess. So you know about the Harleys. If I use one of my clues, if I go to the next clue, I lose a Harley. This is what I'm saying. I gotta free my bitches. If nobody guesses what the answer is, Doc gets the point. So you really it's competition over this bitch. All right, we ready, babe?
We ready.
Wait, right. I gotta find my pencil. I lost it. All right, go ahead. I'm ready.
All right. This is the first one. I already told y'all what year it is. You let them know what year it was.
Oh no, I didn't. It's here. I got my pencil. I'm ready.
All right. First clue.
Make sure it's a number 2. Oh, it's a number 2. Go ahead. I'm ready.
Scantron need to be able to read it.
I had to make sure it was a number 2. So the first one we had in 2009, they became vice president of urban. The vice president of urban A&R at Koch Records, which is now E1 Music. Wow, Koch Records. I ain't heard that one in a minute. I don't know who did that in 2009, but I ain't heard of that record company in a minute. You know how many artists was on Koch Records? All right, but I just lost a Harley because I don't know who this is.
So you want the second one then?
Wait. Who was on Koch Records?
A lot of independent artists on Koch Records.
Exactly. So I don't know why I'm trying to narrow it down, but who was... All right, I lost the heart. This bitch is mad at me. Like, bitch, you keep leaving me in prison. All right, go ahead. Give me number 2, Professor.
Number 2.
Shoot. Oh, sorry, babe. You gotta stay in prison today. They headline in a off-Broadway musical by Dame Dash and footage. Dame Dash had an off-Broadway. What? Oh, I done lost another bitch because I didn't even know Dame Dash had an off-way musical. What? I mean, I know about the network. I be watching some of his stuff, but I don't know about the off-Broadway musical.
This is the research part that I do.
Footage Entertainment. I don't even know who Footage Entertainment is, but what? Dang, you out here doing some things, bro. Koch Record. Now I can narrow it down a little bit, though. Hold on. No, I can't.
Harley's like, you putting something on my commissary. You
send me back to prison. I'm sorry, Harley number 2, but he be making them hard. Y'all just gotta get over it. Y'all had a little bit of freedom. All right.
Number 3.
Give me number 3. Give me Trey. Give me Tres. Their 4th album, originally titled Back to Back, was his first album with Columbia Records. Back to Back. It was an album called Back to Back. I can't remember. Dang. I'm slipping.
Ooh.
Trying to go back in my mental Rolodex.
All right, work that mental Rolodex then.
Oh my gosh. I'm so mad about this. Let me put this on the screen so y'all can see it. Their 4th album, originally titled Back to Back, was his first album with Columbia Records. So he went from Koch. No, he was the vice president of A&R at Koch. But he was on Columbia. Oh, that was his first album on Columbia. Interesting. I want to know why my Mac Mini just... Okay, I'm sorry. No, give me number... Go ahead and give me number... What the fuck? All right, I gotta wait till this show is over so I can figure out what's going on with this Mac Mini. Give me number. What is that? Number 3.
No, this
Give
will
me
be
number
number
4.
4. Number
Yeah, I
4.
don't play with my devices. My Mac Mini just turned off out of nowhere. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. Don't pay me no mind. Go ahead. I had to reset this one. I got 3 of them. I had to reset this one today, but I didn't. Never take off the timing. Okay,
So
but
number 4.
yeah, number 4.
Here you go, number 4.
I kind of messed my head up a little bit. Like, how you just gonna time out real quick? I don't like that. It's not how I have my devices set up. But anyway, let me get in here real quick. I'm gonna pay attention in 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I need to figure some things out around here. Okay, so a music video was made for the lead single "Pop Champagne." Wait, I know that song. Hold on. In the club, it was popping. Sorry.
This was 2009. The club was popping. This was 2009.
I'm sorry. It was popping.
Realize how long ago 2009 was.
I feel so old. Which was released in September of 2008, the year before, prior to the album release in 2009. So it was released the year. What was on that song? Wait. I'm trying to think. Dang, that was my song. You get your little two-step on. Oh. Dang, who was on that song? Who was that?
Dang. Harley's looking at you like, hey, what you gonna do?
Bitch, you gonna wait until I figure out whether or not I know the answer. How I'm gonna get you out of phone, figure this shit out. All right. I'm sorry, you got me going off on the Harleys tonight. I'm sorry, Harleys. You know how we do though, so whatever. I'm sorry. Who's on that song? Pop Champagne. All right, give me number 5. I'm so mad and disappointed in myself.
Number 5.
Everybody in prison.
Damn.
Everybody is in prison, and then it didn't help that my Mac went blank over here. It scared the crap out of me. I don't do them kind of things.
Number 5?
Yeah, give me number 5.
Boom.
Okay, screen time. That's where I need to be. Okay, a founding member. Okay, it's only one of the 2, and I would say it's Cameron, and I don't even like him. But either that or Jim Jones. It's one of the 2. I'm gonna go with Jim Jones though.
Final answer?
Yeah. That's my final answer. Yeah,
Jim Jones.
It's Jim Jones. That's why I remember the song, because I was a joint.
Pop Champagne, Ether Boy. Pop
it was
Champagne,
like,
Round.
Listen, it was a little, if you went, I don't even go to clubs like that, but if that came on the club, I was two-stepping. I ain't gonna lie, like, all right. Because I don't do no twerking. I'm not a twerker. So.
It was Jim Jones. Ron Brown's was the one that produced the song. Remember, he started with Ether Boy, and he go boom, 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 Pop Champagne. So, all right, that was that. This would have been question number 5. Wait, I know I already dropped you question number 5, right? Yeah, I did.
I won that one, so at least one of my bitches is out.
Just one. Hold on.
Let
me do the score real quick. Why am I computer?
Wait, I said the other 3 back to present. I'm sorry, babies.
Go back. Yes, you did. That's fucked up.
I sent the bitches back. Well, they was doing too much out here anyway, causing all kinds of havoc and stuff. Then sometimes they need to sit down somewhere. Sometimes they need to sit down somewhere. I'm trying to figure out why my screen just popped off real quick, because it's on a setting that I would never have it on. Oh my gosh. All right, but listen, all right, I got one of you bitches free. Just be happy you free. We gotta figure out a plan to free the other bitches. I don't know.
The one you be freeing is the silly one though. The one you like, the rider one.
That's my bottom.
She mad at you though. She gonna be mad at you.
Who, my bottom? No, she out. It's the silly one that's still in prison.
That what I told you, she didn't want to go get emotional and upset with you.
Yeah, she mad at me, though. She real mad at me. She
So
like,
here's the
you
current
just
score.
gonna keep leaving me in here. You just gonna keep leaving. Listen, I
You have
couldn't
never
even keep
got her out.
your compadres out of there for a freaking week. I only had them for a week, and guess what? They went right back. Only one out is my bottom.
So that's the current score. You only got one out of the watch it for it. It's one out of the 5 out. You only got one out.
Right, got one out. And the score is 27. I got 27 points. Yeah, the champ is here.
So just to add a little thing, so most of the questions, fourth album back to back, his Pray for Rain was,
and that explains why I didn't know the album, because I don't even we already know how I feel. I'm not trying to get burnt at the stake, Doc. You're not doing that again.
It's not Cameron, it's Jim Jones.
The click.
Well, they're the click, but still. So no, so Pray for Rain, which is the album that he released in 2009, was supposed to be called Back to Back. Mm-hmm. That's what he did on Columbia Records. However, Jim Jones is a businessman and a hustler. I will always keep that in mind with him,
for sure,
because he did became the A&R of urban music for Koch the same time he was releasing something on Columbia.
Right.
Then it's the fact that he connected with Dame Dash. Remember the whole Dame Dash thing and the Dipset, Cameron, all that beef and everything popped off. Right. Dame Dash actually funded his musical. It was called Hip Hop Monologues. Inside
and Jim Jones was in it. What? I never knew that. You see how surprised I was? Like, we was on Broadway.
Yeah. And then look, as you know, the questions get easier. Pop Champagne was one of his biggest hits. Ether Boy.
I know, and I was mad at myself because I remember that song. And like I said, if you ever go out, that was a song that they was playing in the club happy.
Yes. And then the easy one is like, he's a member of the Diplomats, Dipset. Or aka the Dipset. Right. Which that narrows it down to 3 people.
That narrowed it down to 2 because they was beefing the most over Dipset. That's why I said it's either Cameron or Jim Jones, and then my shit started going haywire over this page.
Well, I still consider Jewel's part of that, and then I would definitely call.
Yeah, but when they started Dipset, Jewel's was still a kid, so that's why I'm like, nah. The owners, the people who was doing the pushing the paperwork, Jewel's was an artist.
Okay, and you don't count Freaky Ziggy at all.
No, because I'm not gonna go there with Freaky Ziggy right now.
All right, look, I don't need people business to tap in, but all right, we good. So yeah,
I'm not getting burnt at the stake again. Okay.
Computer shooting. Look, your computer stopped puting, basically, though.
My computer was not puting. It went black. I said, "Whoa, wait a minute!" I fixed it though.
All right. So, what is going to be the next year?
No, you about to try to get me killed. Let's do 2012.
2012. You trying to go to the future? Okay.
That's a special year. My baby was born that year.
2012. We got 2012 locked in.
I ain't had nothing else to do but be pregnant and sit in the house. And well, I was working, but I always work from home. So 2012, I had a lot more time on my hands in 2012.
All right, so 2012 is locked in. So as y'all know, a week from now, y'all will have another test. It'll be 2012. Album that came out in 2012, and y'all got to guess who the artist is. You're going to have 5 clues. That's how it works.
Bring in number 2s. I barely passed this one.
Barely. You got 1 Harley out. You got 4 out last week. You only got 1 out this week. I'm telling you. Harley number 1, mad at you. She ain't seen daylight.
She did the worst.
She ain't seen daylight.
Listen, she was outside. She was outside misbehaving the worst, and that's why she's still in there. All right. I don't want her. I don't got time for. Oh, and shout out to my mother-in-law. She my mother-in-law for life. I don't care what nobody say. Miss Rebecca Marquez. Hi. Thanks for the love, boobs. But nah, she did the worst. That's why she in there the longest. Everybody else, they just came outside and wreaked havoc, so they broke their probation. So they gotta go back.
That number one gonna be mad at you though.
My bottom chick, she acting cool. She been out for a minute. She been out for 3 weeks.
Actually, wait.
3 weeks in a row. She been out. The rest of them bitches, last week I got 4 of them out. The week before that, I got my bottom out.
Last week you almost freed the squad.
I almost freed the whole squad, but it didn't work out that way. I'm sorry, Harley's babies. I'm coming. Just give me a second, all right?
Number one, big mad. Number one, big mad.
You done left me in prison all this damn time. Stop doing shit, and then I could get you out. Well, maybe I need to stop picking these dumbass years, so then I could get you out. Whatever. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out somehow, some way. We're gonna make it about the hood someday. Shout out to Beans.
Look, she in there upset. But all right, we got it locked in. Next week it is 2012.
All right. Why do I set myself up like this? Whatever. Whatever. All right. Next week is 2012. Let me put these on the screen before I get to that, though. All right. So Doc said, shout out to Bean. Somehow, someday, we're gonna make it about this life, girl. I'm just trying. I'm trying. We worldwide. Don't lose your key. You better not. Oh, that's a whole beef right there. Someone will find it and find out where you live. They got to go through 20 row homes. That's all I'm saying.
It can be worldwide. Worldwide. You can lose your key. Somebody on the other side of the earth can find your key and find out exactly where you live according to your parents.
They probably just found that key yesterday and still it don't work no more. They changed the locks.
There you go.
It was a rental property. They changed the locks. Doc said, top flight, catch the vibe. And while you flying, blow up the alien. I'm just saying. Gallica, I'm about to play that tonight. I think that's going to be my bedtime game. I don't know. I got a ladder to put together first, so I can't do it immediately. And I got cookies to bake because I promised. But yeah, man. Go play you some Gallagher tonight. Bring back them old school memories. All right. Anyway, it's time for us to do the thing that we do every night, which is say the things that we're supposed to say every night. I've said the other things. I don't feel like I should repeat. Although some of y'all are, no, I'm not gonna say that. That's not a nice thing to say. Doc, you gotta learn to start telling me to stop saying ignorant shit.
This is your show. You can say whatever you want.
They're not gonna watch because I keep being ignorant. I'm gonna get my life together, y'all. All right. So join the conversation. Drop a comment. You could call in and text the numbers 443-780-5978. 443-780-5978. I got winded. I'm sorry. I'm not dropping the link. I'll send it personally to certain people. Cause I had this conversation with Rock earlier, and I'm like, I'll send it to you. Because I would like to, in fate, this is where the tacos came out. I would like to personally ask you where my tacos are.
Damn.
But I'm not dropping a link because there's a lot of weirdos on this here internet. And Doc and I have experienced too much for one lifetime. You seen one tanker wanker, you seen them all. You have one. So why would you want, it's weird. That's all I'm saying. So no, I'm not dropping a link. I don't want to see your little tanker wankers. All right. Thank you. Contact us for any reason. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Like, share. Y'all hit the like button and stop playing. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like. It's a free way to support this podcast. You don't have to spend no money. Rock could give me my tacos though, but you don't have to spend no money. You could just hit the like button. That's good enough. We do not take requests on this podcast. We don't, because one, every video that I play, I have permission to play. That's why I play it. Written, visual, you name it, I got it. So that's why I don't take requests. And then also, my DJ is that guy. My DJ is that guy. Like, he do his thing. So let him do his thing. You chill out, catch the vibe, and have a good time. Don't be trying to put nothing on him. Like, no, we don't do that. Shout out to Rick Casey. Don't play with him. Shoot. Join our coffee community so we can have enlightening, intelligent conversations, and some of them taboo, perhaps. My little horns came out, perhaps. And then that way I could just cuss whenever I feel like it, and ain't got to worry about me waiting to cuss people out, because I just like cussing people out sometimes. It's fine. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. And by the way, if ever you want to know, you can watch the show live from the website, because we live right now on the website. And it's the pathway to all things Ambitiously ENT. You could get the app, you could get merch, you could go listen to the radio station, you could so many things you could do over there, man. Just go over there. I'm adding some stuff because we getting ready for the show, and I want it to be big. Like, come on, stop playing. Stop playing. I'm just saying. Big shout out to my DJ, Rukazy. Go DJ, because that's my DJ. Go DJ, because that's my stop playing with him. Shout out to Rukazy. Be looking forward to another lovely mix at the end of this week on Fire Friday. Stop playing with my boy. Don't play with him. And I got some things in the works for him too. I told you I'm adding things to the website. Stop playing with us. And let us know how y'all feel about this mix. We would like to this upcoming mix. We would like to know. He would like to know. He be on here. He be saying what y'all say. He want to know. Stop playing with him. All right. I'm sorry. I get protective over the people that I rock with. Y'all play with Doc. I'm kicking somebody's ass. I just need you to know. I'm gonna find you. I got a particular set of skills.
Really? Particular set of skills?
I will find you and I will. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say the word. Anyway, mind your business. Mind your business. It's a very simple thing to do. Mind your business. Everybody's business is not your business, except for on Media Mondays, where I come tell you everybody's business. Like I was telling all of Petty Boots' business yesterday, getting booed in his own hometown. That's crazy. Yeah, I be telling people business on the Media Monday. So you gotta come through for the gab beat. Come through for the tap in. You see what we over here doing. You see what we over here doing. Oh, sorry, my bad. I got popped real quick. You see what we doing. Come through for the tap in. Join us as we go back down memory lane, and then we take our final exam, which is a scary thing. But whatever. I free one of my bitches. I ain't free all them bitches. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Harley number one. It's my bad. I'm sorry, baby, but I freed my bottom bitch though. We coming up with a plan. Huh?
2 and 3 just confused.
They like, I don't know what's going on. She gonna come back. They ain't lose faith yet though. But anyway, we take the final exam. And then on the wiretap, which is tomorrow, make sure you tune in tomorrow, while Doc and I expose and examine these foul behaviors of certain people with court cases. Oh yeah, that was funny yesterday, by the way. I want you to know that. The Cuba Gooding being in the situation with Chris Brown and what's his name? Yellow Beaver.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I said like
he might have been there. He might have been. Cuba pop up everywhere. Cuba Gooding Jr. is at all the parties.
Talking about Mr. Gooding Jr. This is a private event. Oh yeah, I'm private.
Yeah.
What does that mean, sir? I'm private. Sir, that makes no. I'm cool.
No, I'm private.
That's what he was saying. I'm sorry, they need to make a movie about Cuba Gooding Jr. showing up at weird places at weird times and saying weird shit.
No, I belong here. You know who I am? I'm Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be here. But
well,
nobody
I can say this for tomorrow because there's a
but nobody invited you, sir. You're not even on the list. He was everywhere. He everywhere. I'm surprised he didn't pop up in the dream case yet, but we're gonna get to it. And I got some information to give you guys tomorrow too, also concerning the diddler. So it's we got some more stuff to talk about concerning him because They ain't letting go of it. They on his neck. Anyway, but other than that, mind your business. That's it. Safe way to live your life. And plus, I'll be telling you everybody's business anyway, so you might as well be let me do it. And you be like, oh, I did not know. Well, you know today. Love your babies, hug your babies, encourage your babies, tell your babies that they are the GOAT, the greatest of all times. They need that encouragement. School about to start back up. They need it more now than ever. Be a parent, a good parent, and just do that. If you don't do nothing else, do that. You'll thank me later. I promise you, you will. If they want to work for NASA, tell them be the best astronaut, engineer, receptionist, secretary, janitor, or whatever the hell else they do over there in NASA space. I've been having the best summer ever, by the way. Sorry. Nighttime, different. It different. But it's space. If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, pit crew member, commentator, freaking engineer, whatever the hell else. People with the flags. I don't know, with the light. I don't know, whoever controlled the lights. It got to be engineers. So whatever. Point is this: they got a need for speed, and they used to love muscle cars at one point in time. And your girl forever will be a muscle car kind of girl. I seen this Camaro today. It was 1968. It was beautiful. Anyway, but the point is, encourage them babies and let them know that they are the GOAT. They're the GOAT. Just tell them. Just do your job. Child, that Camaro was beautiful. Man, something else I gotta tell y'all. I gotta tell y'all this because I feel like this could save a lot of lives. Cat saves lives. Okay? So stay in your lane. Stay in your lane because your lane is over there, right? My lane is over here. You jump in my lane, you get hurt all day long. Save lives over here. I'm just trying. You do not want her. She is not nice. Actually, she's quite evil. I'm honest about her, though. I'll just be trying to tell y'all. Some of y'all just want to tempt fate. And y'all want to break that glass. Y'all want to push that button. You should not do that because it's a beautiful one right there. Like, she is cute. She is so cute and adorable and stuff and cuddly and all that good stuff. Or at least her, hey, you big perfect. You big perfect. Cat is purring, cat is very, very good. You do not want the first one. Leave that bitch where she is. Okay? Leave her there. Leave her. And what usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes is a collision. And who the fuck needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for you. You don't need that for you. We don't need that for we. So just stay in your lane. It's that simple. Which segues to my next point. Pick and choose your battles wisely. If you have chosen to be in my lane, then you did not choose well. Okay? Pick and choose your battles wisely. Matter of fact, say fuck the battle and just worry about the war. Mobb Deep told y'all a long. J. Cole did it, but Mobb Deep told y'all a long time ago that there's a war going on outside and that no man is safe from it. Pick the war. Fuck the battle. That's all I'm saying. J. Cole, you are smart. One smart. I had to listen to some J. Cole today, and I ain't never taken the album down because he smart young man. He listens. I'm gonna hold it down for J. Cole. I'm sorry. But yeah, worry about the war. We all fighting a war. Last but not least, be you. Rest in peace one more time for authentic John Donne. That's why I keep saying authentic. Be your authentic self. Be your genuine self. Don't let nobody tell you who you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to look like, what you're supposed to wear, what you're supposed to eat. None of that. You let them control that, then they control you, and guess who's miserable? You. So just be who you are. Even if you're a twin, you leave in this world by yourself. That's it. Oh shucks. Oh snap. Australia in the building. Good day from Australia, digging the old school vibes. Oh, well, thank you. Thanks. Thank you. I love Australia. I got a lot of listeners in Australia, so I got a big love for Australia. Hi, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, that was beautiful. I loved it. Touched my heart. But yeah, at the end of the day, I ain't want to leave without putting, making sure all the comments got up on the screen. But just be who you are, and then it's up to them to accept you. And if they don't, then fuck them. That's how I feel. That's how I live my everyday life. I'm like, oh, you don't like me? Okay, well, that sounds like a personal problem. It's really how I walk around every day. Oh, you don't like? Okay. Actually, I do laugh. You don't like me? Okay. Sounds like a personal problem to me. A you problem, not a me problem, a you problem. But anyway, Doc, babes.
Cat, what up?
Appreciate you as always.
Thank you for always having me. I love being here. It's super fun. I enjoy the show. Memory lanes, covering all the topics, the court cases, the super soakers, the thoughts, ideas, the music, the weird songs.
Sorry, my bad.
All of that too. There you go.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I get excited about these videos.
Thundercats.
Oh no, they was not taking my sword and telling me I couldn't be Lionel. I don't care what nobody say. That sword was my sword. When I went back in my house, it was going in my house with me. So don't play with me. Don't play. I know I'm a girl, but I wanted to be Lionel, and it was my sword, so I was. And guess I won. Oh, I won. I was Lionel. Every now and again, I'll be nice and be like, all right, you could this time. Just this time, though.
Okay.
But anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. You brought up good old memories. I don't know why I was like that I wasn't mean. It's just you wasn't. I'm still like that as an adult though. Like I'm nice and I move mountains for you, but it's only been so much bossing me around you gonna do before I be like, all right now, calm down, settle down. Respect. You gotta relax.
That's how it works.
Yeah. So anyway, we gotta get up out of here. It's always a pleasure as usual. I love this thing that we do. I like to call this thing of ours. It's extraordinary. And so I hope y'all tune in tomorrow night with me and Doc as we sit down on this wiretap and we discuss these cases because they are running amok right now. I don't know what's wrong with
these. Full-fledged amok.
Child, they is running amok. But anyway, we got to get out of here. We will see y'all tomorrow night. Good night. Good night.